Now, what was I saying? Yeah, Bianca from Love and Lockup, she literally went through an accident um where she lived near an airport or something. So she has, what you call it, she has some, what's it, I forgot what the trauma is called. I think PTSD. She had PTSD. So she said that how she came to meet the inmate was because he's the one who saved her. She literally has savers, what you call it, complex. Now, she also sent a lot of money. I think she inherited money, or she sold a house or something to get loads of money. So she's very, very young. Anyway, when she speaks to I forgot what the guy's name, friend, or I think it's the mother. The mother said the only thing she's scared for her is the fact that how he has an addiction. He's an alcoholic or drug addict or something, and she fears that how he will go back to the same situation or substances or whatever. So Bianca is still young and she wants to party and everything. Bianca also has a very good friend who is like, her bodyguard. I'll call him her bodyguard. Now he started questioning the guy and asking him, is he gonna be good to her and all this stuff? And is he gonna look after her? Is he gonna protect her and all that? So the guy said that how he's not really sure. Her friend said he's not really sure about the inmate that is with her and all that. He really don't really trust him with her friend, with he don't trust the inmate with her friend because he knows what she's been through, and he believes that how she can fall back into bad habits because she used to drink a lot. So so when she speaks to the inmate said that how he doesn't mind her drinking and he doesn't mind her doing certain stuff, but the problem is that he also has a substance, I would say, problem, an alcoholic problem. And I think that was one of the reasons why he ended up in jail as well, because of that. So um in Love and Lockup, as you like, I had the picture of her, but as you can see, she's very, very young. She's very young. And she seems to be very immature, and she has a warped idea of whatever. And some women, it's like a savior complex, when someone saves you. And right, she was like, oh well, he saves me, sort of thing. And when I was in the hospital healing from the accident, he will be the one who will call me and talk to me and make sure I'm all right and make sure I'm looked after and certain stuff. And it just happens that how right there is people that you can really fall into that kind of situation when you've been in an accident. Mind you, she's still healing because she has a, like, where I think it was nearly her neck. The way how the accident happened, her neck nearly got taken off. So they had to stitch it. They stitch it. So you still see where she's healing. And she's worried about how it looks and how it looks to the guy, because she thinks that how the scar is going to look really bad. But my thing is that how, right, maybe you need time to heal. And maybe sometimes, right, you shouldn't be with people before, because like they might be there to help you, but then they might not be the person that you might end up staying with, because like though you're thinking they're helping you, they're actually not helping you. And that's what I believe with Bianca's problems, because I was meant to do this live from how long I don't even know, but I'm gonna keep an eye on Bianca. There is also, I mean, like, I did the True and Shanta already. There's Letitia. Letitia, her man hasn't come out of prison. One of the commentators who commentates on Love and Lockup, she had an interview with Letitia, and I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna do commentary over that, because I don't want to just play it like I did with True and Shanta, because that was just to show you her change of attitude. If you have been watching the program. Anyways, then there's Zaria and Troy. So Troy and his mum was staying with Saria, and Saria seems like she's hurt about something. So you see him on the couch, his mum on the couch, and Zaria in the bedroom. Um, Troy's mum is very outlandish. She speaks what's on her mind. She don't hold back. So Zaria and Troy and Troy's mum went to the church because I can't remember all of the episode exactly. They went to the church and the mum was saying, I haven't got no panties on and all this stuff, and and she's really one of those ones who go against the grain, like rebellious types. So while she was in the church, she was making jokes about the people there and saying how ghetto the church is and all sorts of things. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, the lady, she's one of them, them people who can't hold water, who don't crush ice in their mouth. She's one of those. In the West Indian saying, they call them people who don't crush ice or something. I can't remember there's a saying for them people like that. Troy's mum is like that. Troy's mum, I think she went through a whole heap of stuff when he was younger, and she wasn't there for him as well. It's not like the other guy, like Arthur's mum, where like it's a different situation. So Troy, Troy was kind of embarrassed and all this stuff, and then like you hear them singing and doing the most and all this stuff, and Troy's mum was just cracking up all during this whole thing. She's cracking up and making little shades and all this. But you know what? I like people like that sometimes, because then people, they're just real with it, innit? You know what I mean? What you see is what you get. So Saria was just like, oh, whatever, whatever, whatever. Anyways, Saria and Troy has also done an interview as well. I'm gonna attach it to this once you can go see the interview. Mind you, I think I can't remember. No, he's still out of jail, but there's some of the guys that has went back to jail from the Love and Lockup. Quite a few has been gone back. Some of the past members has gone back to jail. Now, when I get time, I will pull up some of the stuff so that I can have a proper in-depth look into certain stuff, because there's a lot that goes on in Love and Lockup. Sometimes the cast themselves, there's a lot that goes on with them, right? Letitia's one of them, where she paid a lawyer to help her get Keith out. But then there was a whole problem with Keith not coming out. Her daughter was crying. It was just crazy. So Letitia went to the guy. The guy said that how, right, he was in prison too, and he knows how to do the work, because like she was paying him lots of money, and he was trying to convince her that how, right, because he was in prison before, he's able to get Keith out of prison, right? So it's one of those ones. Anyways, right. There is also Kim. Oh my word, don't get me started on Kim. Kim, the guy that Kim is with, right? He also talked about her children as being puppies in the past episode. So they wake up, it's Christmas, and the children sleeping on the bed with them, which is weird as well, you know what I'm saying? And so they get up in the next morning, and there's all these what you call it, presents. But King goes 100 mile further. She buys the man a whole car that looks just like her car. She also tags it. Anyways, so the guy says, oh, these children too much. Oh gosh, like, it's like he can handle being around the children. Anyway, when she showed him the car, my guy literally like jumps in the car and he just goes. Anyway, she said luckily she tagged it, so anywhere he goes, she see where he is. All right. And she was just sitting there. She's sitting there like bewildered, like, wow, he just went off and whatever. Well, I don't know whether he's in another woman's house. I don't know whatever, because the man is known for for cheating, because he was cheating with her cousin. Kim, I don't understand why Kim will buy this man this car. She bought the man a car. She bought the man the car and all this, but he obviously, I don't think he's really a father for her children, because he doesn't give a father vibes. Basically, he's like waiting for his next thing coming. He seems like one of those men. So you're watching the thing and you're just like, what the hell? The man just pick up himself, take off his pajamas, put on tracksuit, bottom, top, everything, go take the tap thing off the car, and then he gone. So Kim's like just sitting there with the children, like, wow, like, and I'm just like, wow, what? It's her fault in a kind of way. I don't think she should have bought him a car. She could have bought him something smaller. As for the presents that the children's bought, it's all well buying children presents and all that, but it's just like, parenting comes from a lot more than buying presents and all that stuff. So I think in his mind, he thinks it's like a puppy, innit? You give it a toy, it play with it, and it's all good like that. He thinks like that. He's not that. That's not fatherhood, bro. So it's like in his mind, he feels that's his thing, but he seemed very irritated by the children. He's very irritated. There's an irritation came over his face. I can't remember who else I need to talk about. I can't remember right now. But I think Julian and Christine, I think they wake up the next morning now. And then like she said, all right, I gotta get my children, I gotta get apparently when she robbed the bank or whatever, her mum took custody of the children or the child. So she's saying how she got win custody because like she believed that how right when she got caught by the police, the mum got in there and took, or I think the mum told her to give up herself. And so the mum went in and took custody of the children. So she said that she got work to get these children back because she was also on drugs heavy, and she's trying to go through rehabilitation and all that stuff. So Julian said, "Oh, that's okay, man. You need to get your children. It's important that you get your children and all that." So I think that's be interesting to see where they go as well. Even though like we know that Julian and her did rob a bank later on, because like one of the, I think as according to Amber spoke about it, but and True and Shanta, anyway, True goes to the gym, his sister gores him to go to the gym, where he meets this lady that he used to talk to. So the lady's all over him like a rash. So True said, no, I've got a woman. I feel that the sister's setting him up, like, but the sister says blatantly she doesn't like Shanta. She's boring and this and that and the other and the other and the other. All right. So when True gets home now, True says to Shanta, okay, I think he says, I can't remember what he says to her. He says something to her. Then Shanta just gets up from where she's sitting and she starts packing her stuff. And she starts packing. This is why people's questioning the relationship, because of what happened in Love and Lockup. So then True said, it was about the money. Here's the money. So True said, I was saving money while I was in prison to buy a car so I can get around and I can do my movements and do whatever. So when he sees Shanta get vexed now, and he tried to put, I can't remember how much money in her hand, and he said, look, right, if you want this back, this is right, here it is. So then Shanta threw the money, and then she walks out of the place where she and he is staying. And then it's like you see in the car she's crying, you see the producers asking her what's wrong, or they're trying to comfort her or whatever. But as we know, Shanta and Trish still together till now. So I don't know whether she was shy to express herself or whatever, because she was constantly shy to express herself. She's in her phone. But he did actually say something real ignorant to her, and I think that's what stirred her to get up from where she was sitting. You know what I mean? But he never said to her, well, I mean, if I was him, I would not have said to her, well, you know, one woman try and make move to me, because I think that would have made it worse. Anyways, so Love and Lockup is very, very, very interesting at present. I mean, we yet to see more of what's going on, because you know, like they're coming out and they're doing interviews and all this stuff, and so. But I'm trying to continue watch the episode, the series, the season, so I can get to see what goes on, because True and Shanta gives little bits away. They say, oh well, like there were bad days and da 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 da, and then they say, oh well, when you watch the episode, then you'll see. So I'm gonna watch the episode to see more of Shanta and True, because I feel those two are the favorite because of the situation where people thought that how True was gonna play her and he's gonna run off, but he's still with her. So, but anyways, with that said, in a nutshell, I'm not gonna prolong and go on. I'm gonna leave it right there, because you just heard how my live got interrupted earlier and I had to redo another one. So with that said, I will see you in the next live later. Take care. Bye.